what we call basically is divided by two project, or what I can say as a 1 year project. The first semester we will start with some monozukuri, which is they call as MJE 3813 and also known as IDP1. Second one we move to the IDP2, which is called Integrated Design Project as MJE 3303. So this 1 year project or 2 semester basically consists of IDP1 is for survey, design, process, engineering, and final design, and this is up to the proposal of the project. When we move to the next semester, which is IDP2, so we will start with the fabrication process, simulation, testing, design, and so on until the demonstration and showcase of the project. IDP, I think everybody know this is completely a must course for the third year student, especially for the engineering degree. Must work in groups for the 2 semester, solve for the engineering problems. We hope that the progress will be monitored closely by the supervisor. At the end of the project, the student need to demonstrate their product and they need to solve industry problem or community. Okay, so let's move to the our IDP1, or I can say as Monozukuri project, which is called 3813. What is Monozukuri? Monozukuri is term in Japanese for the Minecraft training for students to improve their skill. So we are divided by 4 here. We have this is our assessment. We have a supervisor for 50% marks, external panel 30%, peer review 10%, and supervisor for the logbook, which is a progress update for 20%. Then when we move to the IDP2, we have these 4 type of assessments, quite similar with the IDP1 or Monozukuri. The only difference is we reduce a bit on project report, which is up for the 30%. This is for the SV. And we have our external panel for the presentation, and also for the same external panel we judge for the demonstration, which is 30%. And last but not least, our peer review is 10%. So total up to 100%. So this is our lecturers. We have 2 semester. So we have a Monozukuri, Dr. Fauzan, Dr. Azizi, Dr. Hatta, and me, and we combine, we continue for the IDP2. I will show there are some based on cohort. I can say based on, let's say, if we start from the 2017-18, so we can see different type of project basically, and you can see the team also. So we start from the MOSTI and then IEEE, smart cities. But last 2 years we have a problem with the COVID-19 issues. Then we switch in terms of the experimental or hardware part. We make it a fully simulation. But that one is based on the SDG goal project team. And last year we come back to the smart cities. This time we emphasize more on the industry collaborators. I give some intro on the first batch, or not first batch, I mean the first project for the IDP that based on the 2015 and 2016 years. So during these times, we do IDP on the competition base. IDP or Integrated Design Project, or they call a capstone. So basically divide by 2 type of project. One is for the competition base. Second is for the industry or maybe community needs problem. So during this time, this year, 15 and 16, we target on the climbing robot. So one project for all groups. So I think we have close to 16 groups. During this year, we combine mechanical and electronic student. So we conduct some updates. You can see some photos here. There's some video, but I don't think we have enough time. I will highlight or more emphasize on the last year project. So we will have a 1 day project, demonstration day. We invite speakers, also judges from the industry to evaluate the project, the student project.
Okay.
Then we move to year 2016, 2017. We still conduct our IDP based on the competition base, but instead of climbing robot, so we move to the maze solving robot and also robot cup. Why we choose these two topics, robot cup, because we want to make sure that our students in MJIT, we can bring these students participate in the international robot competition. And Alhamdulillah, they are able to go, and one of the groups can achieve second award, second runner up for that competition. During this time, you can see how we have guests, a school guests come and learn something from the students, university student. So we talk about mostly on the Arduino circuits or the component parts, and they are very good. I mean, well known on the basic of the robot itself. Then when we move to the cycle 2017-2018, we change. Instead of competition based, then we move to the project based. But during this time, we are not able to have enough collaborators from industry. So what we did is we tackle issues on mostly issues, which is they divide by these three, and then we conduct based on supervised by the supervisor. There is no industry collaborator during this time. You can see we have a weekly meeting, and some of the students are able to go for the petrol science competition and got the first runner up here. Then when we
Ah. So first kita.
Okay, by this year, in 2019, 2018, 2019, so we changed our topic based on the IEEE team. So there are six categories or teams under the smart cities. So based on this time, we can see how we have a visit some site for the some groups, and even they participate in the MTDC bootcamp. So they are able to showcase at least their product. So that we have some certificate there. And then last 2 years, which is 19 and 2020. So this is during the COVID time. So we immediately changed. Instead of we have a product base, and we tune to make it more on 100% simulation. Yeah, and then the title of the project also we changed. We highlight more on the SDG team. We conduct exactly as a fully simulation. But yeah, Alhamdulillah, we this time we invited some invited speaker from the industry just to explain and share with the student. So this is I would like to explain more. This is our latest one, which is last year 2020 to 2021. So we back to the IDP project with the smart city title. So this is during COVID-19 also. We have fully not fully simulation this time, but online session. We have a weekly meeting on online session. Even student uh, show or at least present their product or showcase their product also through the online platform. So you can see how students get mostly involved on the project, and we have many of the groups participate on the actual uh, project. Okay, so basically what we cover is we have a few part in the complex engineering. So we have our report that shows some experimental setup, do some simulation and analysis based on wiring, schematic diagrams, and they are able to do experimental work even during the COVID-19 problems. There are some video I would like to share in YouTube. Basically, we have upload all presentation for the project is based on the YouTube. So if you want to go quickly, you can check on our YouTube. Just type MJIIT Capstone 2020. Then you can see the link there. So there are more detail for each group. We have this type of assessment, peer review based on the teammates. We have a report submission through our e-learning presentation and demo through our YouTube account. So this is the link. You can see how students showcase their product. This is based on the 15-minute presentation. So mark of demo presentation, rubric of demo and presentation is given based on the early of the our class. We have a peer review, mark report, rubric report, and also rubric for our peer review. So here you can see how we use our engineering software because of the from the COVID-19 issue, they cannot come to the campus. So mostly they are using the open source software like Tinker, CAD, AutoCAD, and SolidWorks. This is for the mechanical designs. For electronics part, they have many Easy EDA, Proteus, Simul ID, Unity Board, Multisync, and so on. And for IoT, they're using the Blink as a free software, also Android Studio to showcase. And then this is that's all for the presentation. Thank you so much.